Welcome to Opportunity Crude's Management Seminar Series, an informative look at crude processing challenges. Disclaimers. The purpose of the OCMS series is to provide refiners with the latest information in processing opportunity or price-advantaged crudes, such as heavy sour oil, oil sand bitumen, light tight oil, and highly acidic crudes so that they can make better decisions in light of a volatile oil market. Video number 10, What about Bob, Bottom of Barrel? Nowadays, more refiners around the world are buying discounted heavy oil, which has a considerable portion of residual fuel oil or RFO or bottom. This is problematic because the demand for the highly asphaltenic, high sulfur content RFO is expected to decrease in traditional markets. This is in part due to increasingly stringent environmental legislation, which include the International Maritime Organization or IMO's mandated 0.5% sulfur specification starting in 2020 for fuel used in ocean-going vessels traveling to the dedicated emissions control areas, and anticipated climate change rules that will favor natural gas over fuel oil as power plant feed. The decrease in demand for RFO for power generation and bunker fuel may force refiners to invest in bottom-of-the-barrel upgrading. Today's video will cover various topics related to bottoms and bottom-of-the-barrel upgrading in the following sections. The first section, Bottom-of-the-barrel upgrading in the news, will cover recent news on refiners around the world making investments in the refinery to upgrade high-sulfur bottoms to other products, which include fuels to comply with IMO 0.5% sulfur spec. World of Conventional Heavy Oil will discuss trends in heavy oil production and the locations of heavy oil deposits. The video will then cover the various options for bottom-of-the-barrel upgrading, which include coking, solvent deasphalting, visbreaking, resid fluid catalytic cracking, resid hydrotreating, and resid hydrocracking. We will conclude the video by comparing methods for bottom-of-the-barrel upgrading and later provide a general outlook for the bottom-of-the-barrel upgrading practice. This diagram illustrates the 6 options for resid upgrading that we will discuss in today's video. These options are coking, solvent deasphalting, visbreaking, resid fluid catalytic cracking, resid hydrotreating, and resid hydrocracking. To highlight the differences in bottoms between heavy and conventional oil, the following table shows the properties, particularly the volume percent resid fraction, for a number of heavy crude grades, which is defined as having an API of 10 to 26 degrees API, from around the world. The volume percent of resid of these heavy crudes range from 36.7 to 42. In comparison, conventional crudes such as the benchmark Brent with an API of 37 to 39 degrees API and West Texas Intermediate with an API of 39.1 degrees API only have volume percent values of resid of 9 to 11 and 6, respectively. Navigate oil market uncertainty and supply disruption in refining at the 6th Opportunity Crudes Conference in Houston, Texas in the U.S. from October 22 to the 24th, 2018. The theme of the conference is Crude Disruptors, Accelerating Changes in Global Refining. Higher oil output and refining price advantage. Domestic light tight oil has benefited international oil majors and U.S. independent refiners in the first quarter, respectively, according to just released earning results. Unfortunately, the good news will end soon as the oil market is going to enter an uncertain time since the price rout in mid-2014. A dark cloud is forming as driven by 2 formidable forces, geopolitical risks and changing supply-demand fundamentals. Change is not new in the refining world, but disruption of crude sources could significantly upset overall refinery operations in terms of crude management, processing, and product quality and volume. Our attendees will learn from conference speakers and network with colleagues on how refiners can navigate present market uncertainty and crude supply disruption by devising better business strategies, finding ways to increase operational flexibility, and adopting new technologies to turn challenges into opportunities. As in our previous meetings, this conference is expected to be highly productive and rewarding because of excellent speakers, timely theme, well-organized agenda, and stimulating atmosphere to encourage exchange of ideas. 5 topical sessions in 2.5 days include: Session 1, Global Oil Market Outlooks, Geopolitics, U.S. Pro-Export Policy, OPEC Strategies, Peak Demand. Session 2, Challenges and Opportunities in Oil Trading, Exports, Imports and Infrastructure Logistics. Session 3, Crude Contaminants, Incompatibility, Blending Strategies Amid Changing Feedstocks. Session 4, Flexibility of Light-Tight Oil Processing and Bottoms Upgrading to Make Products in Demand. Session 5, Big Data Analytics and Emerging Adoption of Internet of Things in Crude Selection, Management, and Refining. In this celebrated biennial meeting, you will meet colleagues from many companies around the world. The Opportunity Crudes meeting from October 22 to the morning of October 24 is coordinated with Crude Oil Quality Association's fall meeting, which will be held on October 24 and October 25 to benefit from synergy in serving our upstream, midstream, and downstream colleagues. To save up to $300 before June 1, register today by visiting opportunitycrudes.com/Houston 2018. Here is a preliminary agenda for the 6th Opportunity Crudes Conference.